All right, everybody, welcome back to another live. I hope everyone is having an awesome evening this Thursday. I don't know, the weather's been kind of crazy here in Houston, so wherever you are, I hope the weather is nice. So, tonight's topic, we are going to be talking about, in my opinion, what is the best time for you to start to manifest love into your life this year. Now, manifestation can be done at any time. So, number one thing is, you can manifest anything that you want at any time. So let's just start with that. And that includes love. Now, there are times when you can manifest love a little bit more easier, or I'll say this, you'll have more supportive energy for the manifestation. So that is what we're going to talk about tonight, is the times in which in 2022 that I personally feel like you should be manifesting love into your life. And when we talk about love, that could be any kind of love. Just don't always think of it as romantic. This could be number one, self-love. This could be self-love, which is the most important love there is. This could be, of course, romantic love. This could be just the family love, family dynamics, friendship love, wherever you want to see a connection that has to do with expressing love, expressing gratitude, expressing, those feelings that you want to convey to another person. You can use this energy to manifest. And so what we're going to talk about is the planet Venus, which is the planet of love, which is the planet of harmony, the planet of money. So you can also use this in conjunction with manifesting money, okay? It's also the planet of all things that are beautiful, the beautification of things, just everything that we enjoy. And also Venus is considered the smaller benefic planet in astrology. Now, in astrology, we have two benefic planets. The largest benefic planet is the planet Jupiter. So when Jupiter comes through a house or connects with a planet in your chart, it is there to bring you a huge blessing, because Jupiter represents abundance, growth, opportunity, all those things. Okay, so when Jupiter comes in, it comes in to bring you a big blessing. Now, Venus is what we consider the smaller benefic planet. So when Venus comes through, Venus is coming through to give you a blessing also. However, Venus's blessings just are a little bit smaller. So it's there to bring you those little bit of love gems here and there. But again, Venus represents love. That's its thing. Okay. That's her thing, because she is of feminine energy. And, so we're going to talk about the transits of Venus in 2022, when she is going into a particular sign. And I've chosen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signs of the zodiac that I feel like represent love, and in different ways, just depending on what you're trying to manifest. And for the most part, people are trying to manifest romantic love. Let's just keep it a buck, as the kids say. They're trying to manifest romantic love. So that'll be the primary topic that I'm talking about tonight, the manifestation of romantic love. Okay. Now, this could look like bringing someone new into your life, or this could represent current established relationships. If you're trying to bring the love back to your relationship, if you're trying to bring the harmony back to your relationship, if you're trying to, if you and your lover, your partner, your spouse have grown distant from each other, this is a way to bring the two of you back together and renew your love. So we're going to look at it like that. Okay. I got to go downstairs. Okay. let's get started. First sign that we're going to talk about for manifesting love is going to be when the planet Venus goes into the sign of Pisces. Now, it's going to happen April the 5th. And keep in mind, Venus stays in a sign for 30 days. Okay, give or take a few days. But it stays in a sign for 30 days. So, April 5th, Venus will go into the sign of Pisces for 30 days. And I chose Pisces because, number one, Pisces is the sign that represents romance. Okay? Pisces represents compassion. Pisces represents love. It represents, again, our imagination, being romantic, all of those things that go into being in love. It's a very romantic sign. So I chose it because, of course, this is great for those of you that want to, first of all, if you're in a committed relationship, that want to reignite the romance in your relationship. So this will be a good supportive energy for bringing back the romance. This will also be a great energy for those of you that are dating. Again, pulling in romance. This is the hearts. This is the roses. This is the poems. This is the lovey-dovey words of love that you give another person. All of those romantic things. I feel like Venus in Pisces is like the fairy tale type love that you get from, like your Disney movies when you have the prince and the princess and they're fighting to be together and all of those things. And it's just that romantic kind of love. So if you're trying to reignite romance, in your relationship, this will be a good energy for you to start to manifest under the energy of Venus and Pisces. Now, this will also be great for singles that are trying to invoke relationships to them. And the reason I would use this one is because for me, Venus in Pisces represents new love, fresh new love. It represents more of when that feeling you get when you first meet someone and you're so excited about getting to know them, and it's just like it's all butterflies, and every time they text or call, you get excited. It invokes that type of romance. So it's that romantic love. So if you're trying to call in new love to yourself, this is a great moon for that. And this is an excellent moon for self-love. An excellent transit for self-love work. So Venus in Pisces is excellent for self-love. So if you wanted to do that, I would use the Venus in Pisces if I was doing anything that has to do with self-love and any type of beauty type rituals. This would be the energy that I would do it under, is Venus in Pisces. And again, that transit is going to start on April the 5th. I would actually suggest that you start working on the manifestation at least a couple of weeks prior to the actual official date that it goes into Venus, because we want to go ahead and get the energy started. So starting it a little bit early. It doesn't have to be a full 2 weeks. It could be a few days before April the 5th that you want to start getting your manifestations to get, in full effect. Now, keep in mind, even though it's 30 days, I'm not telling you that somebody's going to walk into your life in 30 days, though it could happen. But this is the time when you want to plant your intentions, when you want to put your intentions out to the universe under this energy. So you put that manifestation out, and then that is going to draw the person to you. Okay. So the next Venus transit that I love is Venus in Taurus. And Venus will go into Taurus May the 28th. And the reason I love Venus in Taurus is because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So when Venus goes into Taurus, it's at home. It is at home. This is where it's supposed to be. It understands this energy. And so this is another one that's going to bring you It's great for manifesting love. Now, this is going to be a little bit different on this energy. I would use Venus in Taurus for if you were trying to manifest love to you that had a lot to do with nice things. If you wanted to manifest a partner to you that could give you a certain lifestyle. Okay, do you understand? Someone that is going to shower you in presents, someone that's going to give you nice things, someone that's going to feed you good food. This is the kind of energy where you would want to manifest a partner that's going to be all about your pleasures and what makes you feel good. Okay. Now, this is great for if you were, doing your manifestation and you have your petition written out. This is great for manifesting a partner that you're going to have a good sex life with. Okay. So you have to remember when you're doing your manifestations and you're writing the things out that you want to be as detailed as possible. So sometimes people forget about the little things, like you just assume that the person that's going to come into your life is going to be sexually compatible with you. That's not necessarily true. So you may be wanting to manifest something like that. Now, if you don't want to be in a full out relationship, you could still use this energy to draw someone to you that could possibly fulfill a need that you have at the time. And that could be sex, that could be companionship. But with the Venus in Taurus, Taurus is a very steadfast sign. So this is definitely an energy around someone being in your life for a good amount of time. So you're trying to manifest someone that's going to be in your life for a significant amount of time, if not forever. And that is the energy of Taurus. Now, because Taurus is a sign that kind of takes its time, this is definitely a supportive energy for someone that wants a long-term relationship. And I'm not going to say, the rest of the signs aren't. But the way Taurus moves, Taurus is once it's committed, it is committed. And that's where it's going to stay. So if that's what you're looking for, then this would be a great moon for you to start manifesting under. And again, Venus is at home in Taurus. This is where it's supposed to be. So that means it's going to work its best here in Taurus. Okay. So Venus in Taurus is the next one that I would say is a great manifester for both singles and people in relationships. And that moon is going, that Venus transit is going to be May the 28th. Okay. Now, the next one that I chose was Venus in Cancer. Okay. So the next Venus in Cancer is going to start July the 18th. And the reason I chose the Venus in Cancer is because Cancer is the sign of family. Cancer is the sign of setting down roots, starting a family, cultivating that family connection and that family dynamic. Okay. And I chose Venus in Cancer specifically for those of you that are really, really marriage minded. You are ready to start your family. You're ready to be married. You're ready to put down roots, buy a home with someone, do all those things that have everything to do with being in a marriage or being in a domesticated type role or domesticated type relationship. This is an ideal moon for those of you that are ready to settle down. Ready to settle down. Now, this is also a great transit, Venus in Cancer, for those of you that are married and you guys want to, move to the next level in your relationship. This is great for people that want to purchase a home together. Maybe you're purchasing your first home, or maybe this is your second home or a vacation home. Maybe you're a couple that's married and you're ready to start a family. This is great energy for you to start manifesting, a pregnancy, to come, a baby or children or something to that effect. But this is all about the family dynamic when you do Venus in Cancer. So this will be great for people that have been in a long-term commitment and they're ready to take the relationship to the next level. And the next level would be marriage and starting a family. So that's how I would look at Venus in Cancer. And again, it starts July the 18th. So we're going to stop right there because we have 3 more to go. So does anyone have any questions about, the Venus in Pisces, Taurus, and Cancer, and how you could work it in your life as a part of your manifestation work? No? All right. This is going to be a quick live tonight. All right. So the next one that I would use is Venus in Leo. All right. Venus in Leo. The next Venus in Leo transit is actually going to be August the 11th. And I like Venus in Leo because Leo represents dating. Leo is all about dating and romance. I like Leo energy because it's fun. It wants to have a good time. It's very passionate. It's a very expressive sign. So for me, Venus in Leo just makes sense for those of you that are, particularly those of you that are in a relationship of some sort, and bringing back the fun and bringing back the passion to your relationship. This is a great energy for that, Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo is also good for dating. If you want to just date and have fun. And I find that a lot of people don't know how to date, which is odd. But dating is all about having fun, getting to know the person. But this also means that you should be dating more than one person. Okay. I do not suggest someone date someone, exclusively. If we're just dating, we're just getting to know each other. I personally do not feel that you are required to just date that person. You should be dating multiple people until you decide, until you narrow it down to the person that you are most interested in and you want to put, your attention on. So I would use Venus in Leo to draw in dating opportunities for myself. Okay. More than one. I would also use Venus in Leo to manifest fun in the relationship. I'm a Leo rising. So for me, it's very important that I have fun with my partner. Venus, Leo represents outdoor activities, activities that require your physical self. And oddly enough, as chunky as I am, I'm actually very athletic. So I enjoy getting out and doing things, that require you to move your body. I like to go to sporting events. I like to do things and I like to socialize. I like to get out. I like to go to festivals. So this is the energy of drawing someone to you that's going to bring the fun to your life. Okay, you want to draw in a partner that's fun and exciting and creative and makes you laugh. This is all about Leo energy if you're going to use the Venus in Leo. Personally, I think it's like, I wouldn't say it was the number one Venus transit that I would use, but it's like top 3 for me. Okay, so drawing in a fun partner, dating opportunities, things of that nature. Do Venus in Leo. Okay. Now, the next one, to be honest with you, is the number one transit of Venus that I would say. This is the number one thing if you're really trying to be in a relationship. Venus, yes to fun. Yes, I want somebody that's fun. And I think sometimes when we do our manifestations about love, we forget to put in fun. Who wants somebody that's not fun? I mean, because I'm fun, but I want to also have someone else that's fun. Okay. I know. I don't know. It's just important to me. But the number one Venus transit that I would suggest regardless of anything else that I've said, is the Venus in Libra. And let me tell you why. Venus also is the ruling planet of Libra. So Venus governs Taurus and Venus governs Libra. Okay, but the Venus operates differently in those two signs. Libra is the sign of partnership. Libra is the sign that represents marriage, partnerships, long-term commitments. The one-on-one commitments and connections that you make with another person. This is Libra. Libra rules the 7th house of marriage. So if you are marriage minded, this is where you want to be. You want to be married. Or if you are wanting to be in a long-term committed relationship, Venus is in Libra is the ideal transit that you would use to manifest under. If you don't use any other ones, I would say I would pick Venus in Libra as the number one transit of Venus to draw to you a committed, mature, long-standing relationship with another person. Okay? Because that's what Libra represents. It's all about relationships. It's all about being in connection with another person. Whatever that looks like for you, this is the transit that you're going to use. And this transit happens it starts September the 29th. Okay? Yeah. It's nothing else for me to say on that one. Nothing else for me to say. This is also great. Again, these transits are great for singles and for people that are already coupled up, just depending on what it is you're trying to draw into your life or draw into your current relationship. Now, if you are in a relationship and you're trying to bring some harmony and particularly some fairness and balance, because Libra represents balance. And if you're in a relationship now and you're trying to bring harmony and balance and peace and fairness in your relationship, the Venus in Libra is excellent for manifesting under those conditions if you want to do that. Because it's all about balance with Libra. It's all about fairness with Libra. It's all about harmony. So you want those kinds of things in your relationship, your current relationship, and the relationship that you're drawing to you. So Venus in Libra is going to be like my number one go-to. Again, it's going to be September the 29th. And the final one that I personally say is a pretty good Venus transit is Venus in Capricorn. Now, and that one starts December the 10th. Now, you might say, those of you that kind of know Capricorn energy, why would I pick Capricorn? Because Capricorn is an energy of, it's not the most romantic energy. It's not. It's not the most exciting energy when it comes to romance. It's not the most fun. However, what it is good for, Capricorn is good for setting down a foundation and security. Capricorn is all about legacy. It's all about doing things in order. It's all about building. How can I word this with Capricorn? Building a legacy. Capricorn is very geared towards the family. It's very geared towards the family. So it's going to be much like Venus in Cancer, but Venus in Capricorn is all about the foundation of things and doing things right. Venus in Capricorn would be excellent for someone that is in a dating situation and they really want this thing to go to marriage, because Capricorn believes in marriage because it's very important. It's important to them. So if you're in a dating situation with someone, this will be the time that you would actually use Venus and Capricorn energy to sit down and to decide where your future is going. Capricorns always have a plan, whether it's a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 15, 20. They've thought about where their life direction is going to go and when they will start to think about marriage. So under Venus and Capricorn energy, this is a great time for those of you that are in relationships to have the conversation of where is this going and when are we going to get to the finish line, which is ultimately marriage. I don't find a lot of Capricorns that like to do just living together or dating. They date with a purpose. So use that energy. If you are ready to get married, you're ready to draw someone to you that is serious about a relationship and serious about marriage, I would use Venus in Capricorn for that. Now, I don't know. I think with Venus and Capricorn for relationships that are already established, if there's cracks in the foundation of the relationship, I would use Venus and Capricorn energy to rebuild the foundation of a relationship that may be kind of, what was that noise? That maybe has some cracks in it. So rebuilding the foundation and refocusing on what's important in the relationship. Okay, so I would use Venus in Capricorn for that. And again, Venus in Capricorn comes in on December the 10th. So those are my 6 personal favorites to manifest love with. Somebody else may have a different take on it. I will tell you there's one transit that I personally would not ever manifest under any circumstance, and that's Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio can turn very. Scorpio is a very intense sign. It is it's very intense, and Venus and Scorpio energy can get kind of possessive and controlling. Venus and Scorpio energy can actually get stalkerish. So I personally would not do any type of love work or love manifestation under a Venus in Scorpio transit, because the energy is it's a lot. It could just go really, really haywire. And I would hate for someone to be trying to draw in new love to them, and then they draw in a partner that's controlling and possessive, and it gets kind of weird and stalkerish like that. So I wouldn't use Venus and Scorpio under any circumstances. I just would not. Outside of that, you can use what you want, but this is my favorite list. This is my top 6. So does anyone have any questions about the energy around manifesting love? Now, how you manifest love is your business. You could use candles, you can use vision boards, people do work, people write petitions to the universe, all those things. That's strictly up to you. But what I would suggest to you do is do some self-love work on yourself. Start to love yourself first before you try to start to manifest new love coming to you. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I think it's very important that we do self-love work, because you have to remember, you're going to energetically draw in the person to you depending on what's going on with you internally. So if you have issues of abandonment, or you are still resentful of your last relationship, or if you have fear, you have trust issues, all of those things, you can't really expect to draw someone to you that's going to be healthy. Or even if you do come across someone that is a good potential partner, those things are going to come up, and that's just like sabotaging your entire relationship. So make sure you're doing the self-love work on yourself. And you should be doing self-love work regardless. You should be doing it on a regular for just yourself. But if you are ready to start manifesting love to you, you really need to be doing it. Really need to be doing it. Now, I will tell you my rising signs that are really, really in a good space for love is actually Leo risings. And Aquarius risings are in a good space for love. Let me see who else is in a good space for love. Pisces risings. Pisces natives are in a good place for love. And let's see. And I'm going to say Libra risings are in a good space for love also. So this is definitely a love period for those people. So that just means that they have a little bit of extra help, with regards to the love department for them. I mean, but it just gives them a little extra boost, a little extra added energy from the universe to help them out with their love dynamic. However, everyone can manifest love if they want to. Everybody. So does anyone have any questions about Venus and how it works and manifesting love and when you should be setting your intentions for love? I actually started my love work already. I am a Leo rising, so I'm one of those people that is in love energy this year. So there is a potential for love for me. And I'm excited about it. In all honesty, I like being single. So even though, I love the idea of being in a relationship and being, attached to someone, a part of me is like, I got to give up some of my freedom. So I don't know. I like being single. But I do ultimately want to be in a long-term committed healthy relationship. Maybe I decide to get married or something like that, but I'm enjoying my singleness right now. But we shall see what happens, what pans out for my Leo risings, including myself, for 2022. So does anyone have any questions, any input, anything they want to share? Has anyone's love life done anything different this year? I know we're only a couple of months in, but you never know what could happen. No, you guys are quiet tonight. Okay, well, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to jump off here. Keep me posted on those of you that are going to be doing some love work or manifestation work on love this year. I would love to know what you did when you started and how it panned out for you and what your results were. If anybody wants to get a personal reading, please visit my website at www.melaningoddesslife.biz. I also have it on my Instagram in my bio. Visit the website, check it out. schedule a reading with me, and we can go in depth and talk about not just love. We can talk about different areas of your life if you want to talk about that. But if you want to talk about love, I do offer a love reading. So schedule that, and we can sit down and figure out where you are. Are you in love energy? Is this your year, or is next year your year? So we can figure out when you can anticipate to have some type of shift in your love life. Okay. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.